Today is July 30, 2012 on a Monday. It's 2:47 a.m. Pacific Time, and I'm here at E&E News, your energy news, radiation Fukushima news. And let's begin. Gundersen, powdered nuclear fuel laying outside containment at reactor number 2. This was published July 30, 2012 at 2:40 a.m. Eastern Time by E&E News. Arnold Gundersen with the latest on Fukushima, its effects on Japan and the global risk posed by the number 4 reactor. The source, If You Love This Planet Radio, author Dr. Helen Caldicott, date July 27, 2012. This week, Dr. Caldicott has a new conversation with nuclear engineer Arnold Gundersen about the ongoing nuclear disaster at the Fukushima plant and its effects on Japan and the rest of the world. At 12 o'clock in, Arnold Gundersen, nuclear engineer at Reactor 2. The conclusion is that fine pieces of nuclear fuel have escaped the containment and are lying as a powder on the bottom of the torus room. At 1400 in, Gundersen. The particles escape the torus. That's what's fascinating. These are outside containment. It's quite clear that the junction between the torus and the dry part of the containment failed. And here's a video you can watch. It's called Fukushima, Its Effects on Japan. Okay, and you can play it here. And Mr. Gundersen is speaking in this video. And let's proceed to the next report. Kyoto. Alarm sounds at MOX reactor in Japan. No actual leakage detected. Nuclear fuel loaded inside. Whoa. This was published July 30, 2012 at 1:59 a.m. Eastern Time by E&E News. Title: Manju alarm on sodium leakage malfunctions. Source is Kyoto, date July 30, 2012. Japan Atomic Energy Agency said an alarm was activated early Monday morning indicating a sodium coolant leakage at its Manju prototype fast breeder reactor at Sagura, Fukui Prefecture. No actual leakage or any effect on the surrounding environment was detected, according to the agency. The Manju project started as part of the government's policy to establish a nuclear fuel cycle in which spent nuclear fuel from power plants is to be reprocessed for use in plutonium uranium mixed oxide fuel. Kyoto Report, translated by EXSKF. Manju reactor is stopped, but the nuclear fuel is loaded in the reactor. To cool the fuel, liquid sodium is being used in the primary and secondary cooling systems. The alarm was set off by one of the detectors placed around the secondary cooling system pipes in the reactor auxiliary building. The workers went to the site to do the visual inspection, but no sodium leak was observed, says JAEA. And let's go to the next report. Gundersen. A ton of plutonium was in each Fukushima reactor. The host is shocked. Published July 30, 2012 at 12:04 a.m. Eastern Time by E&E News. Title: Arnold Gundersen with the latest on Fukushima, its effects on Japan and the global risk posed by the number 4 reactor. The source is If You Love This Planet Radio by Dr. Helen Caldicott, dated July 27, 2012. This week, Dr. Caldicott has a new conversation with nuclear engineer Arnold Gundersen about the ongoing nuclear disaster at the Fukushima plant and its effects on Japan and the rest of the world. At 1500 in, Arnold Gundersen, nuclear engineer, says, Unit 3 had 30 bundles of MOX fuel. All the reactors have plutonium in them. Uranium-238 becomes plutonium-239 when it absorbs a neutron. There was close to a ton of plutonium in each of the reactors, scattered throughout the fuel. A ton of plutonium in each reactor, you and I know how dangerous plutonium can be, makes the cleanup that much more difficult. See also physician, a millionth of a gram of plutonium or less can induce cancer or will induce cancer. And this is the video we just spoke about. And you're very welcome to watch that video with Arnold Gundersen. And let's see if there's anything else I can show you. Just a moment, please. NHK interview. It's time for us to take action against the government. Published July 29, 2012 at 7:06 p.m. Eastern Time by E&E News. This is by NHK Newsline, uploaded by Missing Sky 101, dated July 29, 2012, and I recommend that you visit Missing Sky 101's channel on YouTube. She usually has some excellent Fukushima radiation videos, and I highly recommend her channel. Fukushima Radiation News, July 29, 2012. And this is a video that you can watch, and it was uploaded by Missing Sky 101. And I believe that's going to do it for the report, folks. Let's see if there's anything else. That should do it. Okay, and let's do a quick recap of what we just covered. Gundersen, powdered nuclear fuel laying outside the containment at reactor number 2. Kyoto, alarm sounds at MOX reactor in Japan. No actual leakage detected, nuclear fuel loaded inside. Gundersen, a ton of plutonium was in each Fukushima reactor. The host was shocked. And finally, NHK interview. It's time for us to take action against the government. And that'll do it for the report. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of the video. Thank you for watching.